let's check actually the status of the stream. Seems good, right? We've only lost 65 frames, so it's just our connection to the Overwatch servers, and that's a good thing because today we're not really playing. We are going to review some VODs from the Overwatch University because yeah, I kind of am a coach of Overwatch 2. Been coaching since 2017. I've sent a few players to contenders and at least one to the Overwatch League. So those are my credentials. It's not much, but it's honest work. So anyway, let's begin with the very top at the Overwatch University VOD review requests from Merciful. They say, this was a plat lobby as far as I'm aware, and it felt completely out of my hands. Kept trying new things, kept doing what I thought was right, but to no avail. Please tell me what I could have done better, and be light on the aim criticism because I think it's actually fine considering my low mouse experience. Because Merciful apparently is new to mouse and keyboard. They are from console. They're in Gold 1 and playing DPS. So this should be interesting. Just gonna go ahead and copy the code. Wait, wrong window. Okay. History, replays, import, bam. Like so. Uh, can I not import right now? What? Or did I lose my connection to the internet? No, I didn't. I'm still streaming. Dude, that replay already exists. Okay, where is it? Bruh. Okay. Uh, I mean, it doesn't show anything. Bruh. Okay, so we're not gonna be watching anything today, I guess. Man, there's a bug? Is there a bug? Okay, we're gonna try something else. Hang on. But apparently, we're gonna try a bunch of replay codes. It does not wanna do it. Okay, how about this? If I exit, will it reset the... Will it reset the, whatchamacallit, the replay history? If it doesn't, we're not doing anything today, or we're probably streaming something else. Because, yeah, that was supposed to be the plan, and apparently there's a bug. There seems to be a bug concerning replays that I did not know of. Let's see if it does anything. Well, my highlights are back, but, yeah. Okay, so Plan B it is. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to try and find a game here, or, or rather, because we can't really find any whatchamacallit, any replays that we can put into the history and then it would actually show up. Like nothing is showing up on the replays. So I'm wondering if I can find a VOD review Overwatch 2. People will ask because right now I'm not getting any of the replays active at all. Also, are we... No. Our connection is still somewhat stable. It's just that my stream is slightly lagging. Okay. All of these are educational, blah blah blah. Oh, I should probably show that, huh? Wait. Okay. Filters. We're gonna go ahead and crop this so that it's not exactly Oops. 20. What the heck? I was just cropping it, bro. What the fuck? Alright, 100. Great. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. We're going to move that. We're going to put that there so that people will know what on earth I'm talking about. Because apparently the Overwatch replay system is currently bugged. So, hmm, what else? We can go to the Reddit, and hopefully they have uh, something for us. Overwatch University. There we go. Overwatch University, and then we'll try to find. Is Mercy always this miserable? Oh my god. So I'm plat 1 anime, but I've been feeling Overwatch 2 is kind of boring lately, so I've decided to play more Mercy just in meta. However, I wasn't expecting to be so awful. First moment I stopped healing to damage boost my I wonder what their rank is. Okay, wait. They said plat 1. Um, I guess. Second, every time I want to play her to pocket soldier, my other support plays Lucio. As I can, but my DPS simply won't kill anything. I know she's terrible to climb with. This is not true. She's actually awesome to climb with for the exact purpose that Sojourn exists, right? Since Sojourn exists, like Mercy is going up the ranks, so this is patently false, right? Mercy is probably the easiest support to play right now to rank up because all you need to do is have a Sojourn and damage boost them. So my teammates die immediately. They're probably referring to the fact that tanks will die, and that is a given, right? If you have a Lucio, I mean, yes, your team is gonna die, but you have speed, so that means you can close distance. The idea there is that you can get kills really, really fast. So close distance plus uh, kill faster. Get positional advantage on the enemy, right? Both on offense and on defense. So the thing is, people will die 100% because your support line is almost always Lucio. But that's okay because Mercy has res, right? You can res whoever died and you can trade. That's the power of having a Mercy, is that Mercy enables trades, right? Mercy enables trades. And so if your teammates just die, well, first of all, probably they need to use their W, A, S, and D a little bit more, but if one person dies, people shouldn't be pussying out, right? They should keep attacking and attacking hard, especially since you have a Lucio, right? So yeah, my only tip is just keep playing Mercy and don't worry about your teammates dying. You got res. Offering reviews. That's me. That was me before. One review for Widowmaker. God damn it, they don't have any replays. Fuck. Well, they have replays, but they don't have any videos of that replay. How do I effectively counter a soldier with a pocket mercy? Seems ironic, but I like to counter most hit scans with Pharah. Oh, wait, that's a good soldier. The First, I see where the enemy is, and then use a concussive to jump jet combo to quickly dive them by surprise. Is one of okay, a good soldier with a pocket mercy that never leaves his side can be really annoying and hard to kill. Maybe I get discouraged when I meet that soldier, or maybe I don't have a good strategy to kill him. And I'm not talking only a Pharah here. Most DPS I find it hard to eliminate him because he ends up and always end up feeding him. What can I do? Remain in LOS and then just spam him. The reason why Soldier isn't as good is because literally Sojourn exists, right? Sojourn exists. So and Sojourn will always out DPS a soldier. A Pharah will out DPS a soldier. All you have to do is hang back. But then it feels really, really boring, and it's really hard to do because Pharah can no longer fly indefinitely because of all the nerfs that she's received. So, I mean, all you have to do is just take cover. Take cover and then eliminate anyone else who. If the soldier is in a place where it's a high ground, right? So it's two scenarios. One, eliminate the soldier, or spam out the soldier, right? Just go straight and kill him if he's out in the open. If he's not, he's flanking really far away. Then that means that you don't really have to kill him, eliminate his team. While dodging, right? Eliminate the 76 if he plays really, really close and really aggressive. If he's playing really, really far, you LOS him and then eliminate his team, right? While dodging him and LOSing him. That's it. That's basically it. It's not. Okay, there's another one here. Cannot improve whatsoever. I've been playing Overwatch for 4 years now. I started playing on console, but I'm now slowly transitioning to PC. I frequently watch guys practice in custom games, analyze gameplay, but I can't see to get out of high bronze, low silver. It's a problem at the root of my gameplay, but you'd think that after 4 years it would eventually stop. No, it won't. The thing is, yes, it has been 4 years, but you're using time to measure improvement, right? Which is incorrect. It's more of what have you done to actually improve in those 4 years? And yes, while you are practicing in custom games, who cares? Custom games will have bots, and bots are not exactly the most accurate, um, right? If it's custom games and you're practicing against bots for aim, it's not going to be as good as the real thing because they're going to be moving it in a different way. And if it's a scrims are very, very different from how ranked will always work, right? A scrim is not equal to ranked, and is most certainly not equal to what you call it, to quick play. So this is nice, but it's not gonna work too well. It's not gonna transition too well. It's a very different story with what you need to do to rank up. You watch guides, but again, you're not really playing, right? Analyzing gameplay is great, watching guys is great, but you need to bite the bullet and start like grinding. Start grinding. Yeah, grinding your aim, grinding everything that you need to improve. People are getting placed in gold because there's an MMR reset. Keep grinding. That's the only thing. What to do when Junker Queen ults? Alright, if I'm playing Orisa and Queen ults into my backline, the rest of the enemy team is in front of me. Should I peel for the Queen or hold the enemy back focus supports abilities on cooldown? I keep doing ladder and team kept dying, then me last. The question is, does your team have Kiriko, right? And if so, does the Kiriko still have Suzu? Because if she does, you're good. You don't have to worry about the back line at all. You can hold back the enemy team. But ideally, you should be holding back the enemy team because what the Junker Queen is doing is she's going for trades, right? Or well, she's going for kills rather. She's not aiming to trade. She's going for kills. She just ulted, right? So she's going for kills on your back line. So you should try and trade your backline for their backline, and then hope that your backline knows how to use WASD, and yeah, that's basically it. Another way is remember that Junker Queen ult has a is a channel, right? Whatchamacallit. Rampage is a channeling ult. That means that for a very brief period, I think it's like 0.5 seconds, there's a moment where you can just stun her out of it with your javelin as Orisa. So when she's prepping to go into the team, you can javelin. You can also javelin her mid animation of spinning and then going forward, right? Like she whirls her axes around her wrist and then like suddenly goes forward. You can actually stun her out of that. So you can javelin her out of her ult, and that will save your team. If you can't do that, then yeah, just focus the backline supports, prevent them from going forward as much as you can. But really, it's on your team to whatchamacallit, cleanse it or avoid it as much as possible. So, you know, it's not really completely on Orisa. Okay, fellow supports, how can I best support you? Heal them. That's the simplest way to support your supports. Oh my god. I'm on console playing solo queue, so I don't do voice chat, I rarely have text. I saw a post recently on sharing healing so that they could charge their ult faster. Had me thinking, how can I support my support? I mean, this goes back to heal priority, right? Ah, heal priority. So each and every support has a person that or a class that they typically would prefer or prioritize in healing or pocketing than others. So if it's Mercy, your number one pockets are your DPS, and then a very close secondary supports, and a very distant third are your tanks, because your tanks are basically res targets, right? It's not really your job to keep your tank alive. It's not really the job of a Mercy to keep the tanks alive. The tanks are there to absorb as much damage as possible, absorb as many abilities as possible, die, and then get rezzed. Your team plays a little bit safe further back. You look both ways as a Mercy, you fly towards the corpse of the tank, you res them, you go back to your DPS, and then there you go. You sandwich them between two lines of fire because now you have a tank in the back line of their back line, and then you have your DPS and other support in front of them. So they're completely surrounded. Should be an easy kill or easy trade. Is it helpful to boost if I boost more through her ult? Thing is, if someone's ulting and you're a Mercy, you should always boost them. For example, there's a Genji that's bleeding, you're pocketing that Genji. There's a Winston that's primaling. Well, maybe not the Winston, right? you're not gonna damage boost the Winston, but you're most certainly going to be damage boosting the Genji that's blading, the Tac Visor, the Reaper ults, the Moira ult. So as a rule of thumb, if a tank or anybody on your team is ulting, you will damage boost them. You will pocket them for that period as much as possible. Trying to keep my aim on Batiste feels very jumpy. Is that a pun? So I've been trying to get good at BAP in case I can't Ana or Zen, and I like the high damage output he has. But the biggest issues I have is trying to keep my aim on my target when they're too close. Mid-range has no issues, specifically the side steps versus 1v1. Any tips? Honestly, just you just need to get used to it. You need to jump up, aim down, and then just learn how to track with them. That's it. That's basically it. You could also try messing with your sensitivity or your aim or the DPI of your mouse. With regards to messing with things with your mouse, what I suggest is getting the DPI to 3200, right? 3200 DPI, and then adjust your sensitivity so that when you move your mouse from one end to the other end, it's going to be a 360. So this is me moving my mouse from the very edge of my mousepad to the other edge of my mousepad. It's probably not going to seem very obvious here on screen, but yeah, uh, it is fairly sensitive, and it's fairly good in Overwatch at the very least. How to choose between my favorite supports? Hello, I don't post a lot, so I'm sorry if this post isn't well written or structured. I recently got back into Overwatch and I've been having a lot of fun playing support. I'm trying to climb now, but I always wonder which support I should pick in the three mains. Yeah, Kiriko. If you can't play Kiriko, you play Lucio. And I mean, these are all pretty good, but if I'm going to rank these, this is one, this is also one, this is three. One, and three. Number two is going to be Mercy. Kiriko, because Kiriko basically has a nano boost, but that spreads out to your entire team in a straight line. It helps charge up their ults and then makes them use abilities faster. So it's an insane buff to everyone. It's a it's a different nano boost. It's a nano boost that extends to everybody. Lucio because you have speed, and I don't think there's going to be a comp in Overwatch, at least not right now, that doesn't have a Lucio at all. Every single comp will have a Lucio, at least at the very high levels, right? So in Diamond up is going to have Lucio and Kiriko. As for Ana, Ana is more or less an anti-hog tech sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because Sojourn is still a thing, and the moment that an Ana stands still, that's a one-shot kill, or two-shot kill. One left click and then one right click. Ana. So, question as to whether or not Ana is actually useful. It's very niche. That's why she's number three. And Mercy is really good, really easy to use. All you have to do is pocket the Sojourn, and you will rank up eventually. How to learn from guides? Watch them. How do I effectively use Winston's ult? This is a very good question. I'm relatively new to Overwatch and started playing Winston. Field grasp, diving the backline, ability usage, but I don't really know how to effectively use his ult. Am I supposed to just push people off point? Is it backline slashing? It's kind of that, actually. Well, it's not just pushing people off point, it's isolating people from the fight or isolating a certain person from the fight. So the number one thing that you need to learn with Winston Ultimate is juggling. Juggling is the number one thing that you need to learn when using Winston's ult. And the idea is that you can control your jumps by holding back, right? You hold back or you hold S and then jump forward. And that should help you maintain the juggle. And typically the combo is you jump in, it's a short jump, melee, melee once, jump again towards them. While in midair, you melee again. Oh, can't spell melee. And then you just rinse repeat this process right here until they either die or your team just wins because you're isolating one or two people from the fight. That's basically it. Silver Ramatra Sigma trying to improve. Typical loss for me. Ooh. Water thread. Man, I wish we were back in the days where people still uploaded their replays to YouTube because there was no replay system. Like right now, there's no replay. I can't access the replay. So it's feels bad, man. I kind of want to continue VOD reviews, but the thing is I can't seem to access the replays. Like I already went to Overwatch University. I typed the replays, but for some reason it just didn't want to go. Let's see if it actually works now. Maybe it works now? No, it doesn't. Dude, I tried to import something, right? Oops. I tried to import something, and it says that that replay already exists, and it's nowhere to be found. Bruh. Man, it's tough. So, anyway, unfortunately, it's not gonna be as entertaining to to try and just answer the Reddit questions of people online in Overwatch University. And yeah, I can't really load any replays because, well, Overwatch is being a cunt. So I think I'll just end it here. We'll make it up by having a Saturday stream. Yeah, we'll go play some rank tomorrow. But for now, I think I'm just gonna end the stream. Sorry about that, guys. There's not really a lot that I can do about this glitch right here. Yeah, I can't access them at all. So, anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow.